Yo, what is up everyone? Welcome back to another video, and today we're going to be doing an analysis on a Pro League game, and it is actually one of the most barn burner games of Pro League Season 11. It is TSM versus SSG, one of the most proclaimed NA teams versus the world champions. And it is on Theme Park, a map that is the newest at Pro League, and a map that no one has really scrutinized or has done much studying on to develop strats or very good pushes for attack or defense. Much, really. So today I just want to go over SSG's attacking strats on the Armoury throne, which is the most defender-sided uh, site on the map. And I just want to analyze small things and things that they did that you could implement into your attacking strategy today, and you could be more successful on that site. So, yep, now you can see what you're doing. So Rampy's gonna come up here and get the hatch. That's the control hatch. Then he's gonna see. I think Canadian faults are gonna repel up. Canadian's gonna come up, and they're gonna start droning while Rampy and faults. He's not coming down. I think he's still droning. So Rampy already had a drone by tellers. He's gonna drone out tellers. Gong. This is just the most important place of the map to control of, and a maintenance. So now that's the wall leading into Armoury. So if you open this wall, it'll be a really great impact for the attackers. Yep. So that's Rampy's drone. Cuts away to Bosco. Bosco's gonna get the daycare hatch. I think it's just for easy rotation for the attackers. Fault puts a claymore. And this is the important part. You'll see Fault get on the drone. This drone right here. This is the important drone. This is the drone that watches yellow stairs, a hallway. This is the one hallway that SSG could be flanked by on the first floor. And if someone's watching it, it'll be almost impossible for the defenders to flank them. And then Fultz is on controlling this drone, obviously. This is the only drone left because he had one, I think, droning into the second floor area. So yeah, this is a severely imperative drone. You guys should have a drone here and then just get your support player to watch this drone while you guys are either trying to control a site or open a wall into the site. So I didn't have volume on.
It's a standard Mira Echo band. There's been no variation
If he gets a
on
pest.
what is and isn't available.
So yep.
You're going to be dealing with the same
So
style
Rampy
of
and
band
I
meta
believe
in
he
regards
put
to
an air
both
jab down.
Mira and Echo, but
So
you're not
the
going
air
to
jab
play
places he put are in the control doorway leading to initiation. The double door in the hallway right there, and the third one I believe he puts at the Armoury doorway.
real nuance to that, and I think part of that
So
is
he's
because
about
these
to put a
teams
flank
haven't
drone
played
up
it against
here
each other. They haven't
in
played it.
case someone
They
dies,
don't
you
have
can
any
watch it. So
information on it.
yeah,
Things are standard
Maestro's
until
gonna be
they're
watching the
not, and then
store.
you
You'll
start
see
to see
why
what
he's
other
at the
teams
store
do
later.
and the way that they actually attack and hold some of these
Yep,
bomb
and
sites.
Canadian and Rampy about to go. So Fultz is, you see a Fultz there joining tellers. He's gonna be watching this hallway, I think, with his drone, or he's gonna be just watching it himself.
The thing that I want to treat
So
this
yeah,
match
Bosco
like
goes to
is
the
the
Armoury
way that I want to
doorway.
treat this match rather is a learning
Oh,
experience.
yeah, this grenade play was good by Rampy. It's just to get the bandit trigger. There was no kite, it's just bandit trigger. And I believe Fultz did ADS clear earlier. I didn't see.
Band meta
No, he
in
didn't.
regards to it
So they
being
didn't even
blue
have an
band actually,
ADS by
but
there. Or
you're not
no,
going to get
Canadian must
any
have
nuance to that. And
cleared
I
the
think part of
ADSs.
that is because
I
these teams
believe he did.
haven't played it against each other. They haven't played it. They don't have any information on it. Things are standard until they're
I don't know.
not, and then they start to see what
But
other teams
that
do
grenade
and the
play.
way that they actually attack and hold some of these bomb sites.
Yeah. Canadian was I think he was burning the ADS. He threw two in, caught it, threw another one, so I was clear, and Rampy just threw his grenades. So at this point, you just have one guy guard. I think either droning the rest of the room is upstairs, or guarding this yellow stairs tower. I see Merc's right there, but he's intimately watching this. Bosco's gonna go to the Armoury doorway. Rampy and K are gonna be getting the wall, and Dignate's gonna be upstairs. He's not gonna be shown for much of the round, but he's just going upstairs flanks.
Yeah, the thing that I want to treat this
Comes
match
to the
like
doorway.
is
Yep,
the way
that was
I
just
wanna
bad
treat this
plays.
matchup is
Achieves
that we're
tries the
learning
bandit
as
trick, but the
we're
grenade
learning
just gets
we're
him.
learning that
Bad
SSG
plays
are
by
very good
TSM.
with their nades. I'm sorry, did I say
And the wall gets
we
open.
have real
The Geo kill on Bosco was just Geo. He's good gun skill. Wasn't much you can do about that.
confirming that they are very good with their names.
Hope he
Geo will
sees
get
him.
1 kill though.
But you saw earlier there was a drone on the lab drone hole, so that'll be watching the hallway. And Faults put another drone. It's not it isn't shown in this round. It's shown in the future round, but he actually put a drone in Tellers to watch the hallway, so there's a double drone watching it.
So Bosco goes
You
down.
hear the air jab
TSM
at the control
fighting back
door?
here.
Yeah,
Pojo is
that was a
quickly
drone right
recovered.
there. If you
This
saw it, sorry,
get 1 kill though.
might have went a little
So
back more.
Bosco goes down. TSM
See, there's a drone right here watching the hallway. He moves it, I think, because there's already a drone by the lab.
fighting back here. Pojoman could be recovered.
Yep, that's either a ADS clear or just to get the guy who's down. I'm not sure if they know he's down. I'm not sure what this was for. Oh, it's to get the Maestro cam because I don't think they knew he was down. Maybe.
It's unlikely.
Yeah, that was an ADS clear.
Stun's
Yeah, that
coming
was
in.
an air jab
Bosco
right
cleared
there.
out
Bolo
the
got
ADS
it.
to then
Thinking
get
I now
the
knows what he is.
kill with the
So at
ADS.
this point, I'm gonna show a bit more.
Not sure. You can see
So
that
after that drone comes in, SSG knows where all four people are. Bolo's upstairs in control, but if he destroyed the air jab, thinking he probably knows. Merc destroyed the drone in the drone hole, so now Bosco probably knows he's watching the drone. Pojo, they probably know he's there, but he doesn't know he's down, and they just joined out Geo. So now you know where all four people are. Let's see how they work this out.
wants to get that save, but it's not going to happen as Pojo has now.
Yeah, you can't get to Pojo
been
because
dropped
it's
out.
too precarious
So
to.
TSM going to have
Yeah,
to
that was another just form of Bolo just winning those gunfights. Obviously, they probably had the information, but once again, it's really just fucking people with good aim who win their gunfights at the end. And you can see Canadians already planning. So Canadians actually planning in this 90 corner right here instead of behind the throne. And the reason is that they can't just throw C4. If Merc wants to throw a C4, he's gonna have to actually swing out, which Rampy is watching this crossfire. Um, so what's everyone doing right now? Thinking they obviously died. He was supposed to be watching upstairs and maybe also watching some flanks. But now that he's died, the job is being shifted. So False used to be watching the rotate right here. And Bosco's job actually earlier was to actually smoke that rotation right there. I'll show you later in the round. Later round. And then Canadian could have went for a plant behind the throne, but they just advocated right there. And then I believe Fultus is watching the little rotation, but now Fultus' job just shifted to watching the stairs. Because there's only one stairs, and if he jumps over, you can hear him. Rampy is still trying to guard Canadian just planning. And then the rest of the people are just watching flank drones.
We'll get one from behind.
And I believe there's still a bunch of flank drones watching the hallway and upstairs. You saw Thingy put one in cast.
Plant coming down here from Canadian. No one's in a position to stop.
So,
Failed it.
so Bolo's just kind of dawdling upstairs. Well, you can't really, Geo can't get an angle into the planner because there's a wall right here. And Bolo he just kind of dawdled, and Merc missed the C4.
That's huge.
You saw it hit the ledge. I think he was just a little scared because you have to swing all the way out. You have to wide peek, and then Rampy, who is amazing aim, second best player in the world, no way he missed the shots.
Rampy finally finishes off Pojo, man, but it's just a bleed out.
Yeah, at this point,
Plant, though,
either TSM wins their gunfight or it's just over. And they don't know where the hell people are. He doesn't even know Canadians in this corner. That was a very unpredictable spot for Canadian to be in. Bolo just didn't know where people were. He should have flanked it way earlier because I don't believe Fultz was watching the stereo, or he could have jumped over. I don't know. And at this point, whatever, it's a 3v1. So overall, SSG lost Bosco early, but they still adapted, and obviously, that double kill, that grenade by Rampy was lucky. Obviously they probably would have got the wall open, but I feel like Ichi didn't ban a trick and Pojo stay alive. They could have defended it better, but I still feel like the SSG could have adapted some way. And that was just a really good push. Roam clearing upstairs and focusing on the maintenance. Uh, and yeah, that's a really good push by them. And this is what I just want you guys to take from attacking. And these are just things that people simply just don't do in attacks. One is to set up drones for flank positions so that one, if you die, you can watch them, help your team. To me, getting a kill, or your teammate a kill from a flanking player where you called out is much more valuable than just getting a kill by yourself. Feeding information to your team is far more important than just getting a kill by just winning a gunfight. So that's one thing you guys have to do. Just find those places that people could flank and put just a very unpredictable drone uh, to watch. If no one dies on your team, get your either flex player. So in this case, he was thinking it because after he puts down his air jabs, well, he has nothing else to do. He can just be on drones and tell people where to flank. Second thing I want you guys to do is to do what Rampy did. Obviously, grenade trick because there was no Thatcher. Thatcher is banned. You can see in his top corner. If Thatcher is banned, that's what you guys to do. This also comes with ADS clearing to also get those grenades in. Third thing I want you guys to do is to make sure each teammate is watching an angle. So in this case, Rampy is watching the blue. Fultz was either watching the stairs or there's a rotate to catch Canadian, and other people were just watching flanks. But if other people were alive, thinking he was obviously watching above, and Bosco could have been watching the hallway. Uh, or I don't know. He could have been done. He could have been in the site trying to go for a kill because he all he needed was just smokes, and he also could have used his jackal to get a more accurate location of the enemies. This is a little different. Fultz is on Ash this time, but literally the same thing. Burn ADSs by flashbangs, clear Maestro chems by the Ash charges. Sophia, it was the grenades, and pretty good fragging up. Same thing. Same up, same up, same up, same up. And Merc is running the mute this time. And there's no visual this time. They have a Kaid instead of a bandit. Yep, Bosco's drone is pretty hidden. Canadian's drone, Fultz drone, they're all saving their drones. Yep. They all spawn here this time.
Maybe.
So they're just gonna do the same thing.
Maybe not.
Bosco and no, not Bosco. Oh, sorry, Rampy and Fultz underneath roam clear. Bosco's joining people in. Thinking
SSG,
Canadian are gonna be going upstairs.
Pushing the roamers around.
Yep, the hatch is imperative. So, oh no, Bosco's been go from control actually, because this time there's a Bolo roaming, I believe, by initiation. Yep, he gets that. He gets the daycare hatch. Drops down.
They're often getting into those 1v1s. No,
and I believe this round is the round that Thinking Eight got C4. It was a very precarious C4. Unfortunate, but let's see how SSG adapted to Thinking Eight's death. See, Fultz is gonna be going into Gong. The drone is still set up in Drug. They could see the hallway.
I mean, it's, you know,
that's a pest clear. That's just a sacrificing a drone so you could get a pest. He's gonna C4 in a sec. Yep. So that was a very good C4. But let's just see our SSG adapt to this. So you can see Bosco lost a drone, but everyone's just droning right now. I believe the flank drone in Drug Lab is a Rampy's, or it's Fultz, one of them. And then Rampy just drones upstairs with Thinking Eight. That's Thinking Eight's drone on the ground if you saw this drone. Canadian has both drones alive. Yep, everything's clear. They're just gonna go for maintenance push, I think. Yep. And then Bosco's me watching this dragon wall right here. Just do the exact same thing.
It is very unlikely that Thinking Aid was able to do any establishing of his
and Fultz is going to be watching above. They take Thinking Aid's place, obviously because Thinking Aid's not here. he plays the one air jab down before dying. If you saw earlier, he had 2 air jabs before dying, so just take his place. Bosco's gonna be watching this,
full utility,
and then just do
because
the
of
same
that,
thing.
you don't have to worry
C4
too much
misses,
about where
just
they're
get the
going to be
wall.
coming from, or rather,
ADS clear was, I believe, by
where you are
Canadian.
going to be
So
returning to the site from. C4 dodged by both Canadian
yep.
and Ram.
Yeah, no, fault to 0. I think it was him who cleared it.
Teamwork, and there will go the
Yep.
wall.
And then this is just to clear the Maestro camp right here. Ash charge. So fear charge, ash charge, whatever.
Room. They're trying to take out the Maestro cam. That's Fultz's job. I'm sure if he
Yep.
got it, but at least his
Clicking H is gonna be cycling through the hallway cam and the upstairs cam
Ash charge
to
will
make sure they
land.
don't go
The
flank.
cowboy hat of the Maestro's position will give
And
him
then
time
Rampy
to
makes
get him
such a
away,
good
and
play
he'll
here.
have
It's
to
one of
do a
the
nice
most
little
iconic
rodeo
plays
here
of
with
him, I think,
SSG as he's taking some damage.
on SSG.
Only 40 seconds
So,
left. Space Station been trying to steal
Boss, you see Bosco smokes it.
available,
Bosco
but they are
smokes the
very
story.
apprehensive
You can see.
of pushing in.
See? This is just to prevent crossfires from Armoury. It's a really good execution.
They'll get cut off by the smoke. There's
Yep.
Pojo Man.
Honestly, I believe Pojo's just peaked way too much, but I think he would have gone anyway because they were just pinching him.
For a second, he's taken out by
Yep.
Rampy, who barges right
This is
in.
just a
He
good
gets the
play.
skeleton key, and down
Yep.
goes Jaeger.
And at this point, it's
He's
just
doing
done.
so well.
Rampy. Great play. And then at this
Looking
point,
for
it's just
yet
done.
another down.
So, obviously, they didn't lose Bosco this time. They lost Thinking Nade, but Bosco had the smokes. I think he just went for more of a better plant this time.
Perfect. He's got a 4K
And this time, they were actually anchors, but they had the smokes. So, yeah. So, I'm just gonna see the rest of the round. So, just overall, really good execution by SSG, and not much to say other than well played. Both these attacks, they were a bit different, but obviously same thing. Obviously getting the wall were the same. Roam clearing was the same. Obviously, it's different people died, and but they adapted to it. Each of them just switched roles. If Thinking they died, then Pulse would just watch upstairs. If Bosco died, then someone else would watch that angle. And as long as I think Rampy or Canadian didn't die, they were fine because they were the most important ops. But yeah, that was just SSG's attack. That was my analysis. If you guys want to use any of this in your games, then go ahead. But yeah, that was my video. If you guys want to see any more analysis on Pro League gameplays, just leave a like and subscribe. I'll be definitely doing more of this in the future. And yeah, see you guys in the next video.